We are experiencing a rapid global shift in the work economy, and tools and data that we rely on haven't kept up. One of the reasons is that in today's world, both work and payment records are spread across a web of fragmented systems, and as a result, our global workforce can't rely on it. Having spent the past 5 years as a founder and CEO in the workforce management sector, I've experienced this global shift firsthand and seen the problems that the modern work economy faces. My first company, WorkPulse, is now market leader for automated time tracking for companies. We work directly both with employers and employees, and they opened my eyes to the inefficient system that they all rely on for their other HR processes. These traditional systems slow down hiring and payments because they are all dependent on data that's fragmented and unreliable. The reality is that data moves too slowly to power the present, let alone the future. And with the rise of the blockchain, we now have the technology to solve these problems. WorkChain is a real-time, blockchain-based platform that unifies and validates work records to unlock faster payments and better access to capital for employees. Our mission is to use the power of blockchain to improve the way that work economy operates, to create a future with reliable data that can be trusted to make the hiring and payments both simpler and a lot more efficient. In today's rapidly shifting working world, WorkChain gives both sides of work economy the data they need to keep pace.
Employees are now changing jobs at a faster rate than ever, and we're seeing a huge increase in the number that are choosing to work and remain independently in the so-called gig or flex economy. Oftentimes, they're holding more than one position at the same time. This is an exciting era where an individual can be hired in an instant, complete the job or task in a matter of hours, and yet unfortunately still be left with an outdated payroll cycle that leaves them without payment for the work they've completed for weeks, sometimes even months after the job is finished. This big shift in the labor market reveals new challenges for both employers and employees that our current workforce tools are incapable of solving. To put it simply, we've moved to the future of work, but our tool stack hasn't caught up. I've spent the last decade building a company called Humanity.com, where we've helped millions of employees across thousands of global workforces optimize efficiency. As the founder and CEO, I've seen these problems firsthand. It's that direct experience coupled with the unique approach that the WorkChain is taking to solve them that ultimately led me to join the project as an investor and board member.
WorkChain takes a new approach to create verified work history for employees using immutable records that are shared on the platform. To do this, WorkChain uses blockchain's decentralized model to connect with fragmented data sources using a trust score protocol to bring new levels of transparency and security to the work economy's data. It's this trust score protocol that tells the system and its users which records can be trusted. And since data on the WorkChain is permanent, negative activity on the platform damages users' trust score, which disincentivizes bad actors and false data. By creating a single data point containing work history, results, and payments, WorkChain will help power the future work economy, making hiring and payments more accurate and efficient.
WorkChain takes what's best about the blockchain while also recognizing that there needs to be a path towards true and full decentralization. And that's what's so great about this project, is that it finds a way to leverage all of the data that's spread across so many different systems, unify those together into a single, trustable work record. On top of those records, a suite of apps will be built, apps that will enable employers to hire with increased confidence, and for employees new and better ways to find work, get paid, and access capital. Like any blockchain-based platform, WorkChain's value lies in the utility and the size of the network it creates. With this in mind, the adoption of the WorkChain will be accelerated with integrations and partnerships with existing trusted workforce data systems and applications, just like WorkPulse and Humanity. This will enable it to quickly build a network of millions of users.
Our team takes pride in delivering software that improves the lives of the global workforce. Drawing on decades of industry experience, we're excited to bring WorkChain to market. We have a vision of a more efficient, data-driven working world, and we're creating the platform to make it a reality. You can find out more about WorkChain on our website. I'd personally like to invite you to try out the first phase of our platform for yourself. by creating your first blockchain-based immutable CV. And when you do, you'll become first in line for our future product, WorkPay, which will allow you to discover faster and better ways to get paid.